Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is having a fantastic and wonderful day, and that everyone is far less tired than I am. Let's mute the microphone so I can actually see it. That would help. See it? No, speak into it. I don't need to see the microphone. It's fine. I suppose I kind of do, actually. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not here anymore. I am completely invisible. You cannot see me. You may be able to hear me, because I haven't got a redeem that makes me muted, which is probably a good thing because I do that enough myself. But Wanderer, hello.
Hello there.
Shadow, hello there. Good evening. I hope you are having a good day and that everything is wonderful and fantastic in your worlds, which might be my world as well, but I'm not sure about that, especially today. It feels like it's been a long week and it's only Tuesday. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But hey ho. Hey ho. We move on. We go. We do things. Hopefully we do things. I do know. Okay. We are, however, today gonna carry on with Foundry. Saying not a few minutes to the point they've got a notification. Oh, okay. You've been having a fun day then. Oh, Twitch is still just the same. Twitter is still just the same. Full of bots. Full of bots. Amazing. Astounding. I don't know why. I did stop using it for a while, but yeah. Today, the idea is we're actually going to get some assembly lines going and start making robots and shipping them out and selling them so we can take over the world. Yay! Well, universes. Worlds. Plural. Worlds. Many worlds. All the worlds. That is if I can be bothered. That's the mood I'm in. That's the mood. I'm tired. I am tired. Not sleepy tired. Not sleepy tired. I'm actually physically tired. It's been just it's weird. Yeah. Yesterday someone decided to sabotage some bits of mine at work. Oh, how nice of them. How very nice of them. I love when people do that. No, I don't. I don't love when people do that. But yeah, how lovely. Always useful, always helpful. Yeah. That's what you are right. It is what I'm planning. It is what I'm planning. Whether we're doing it or not, I don't even know. I don't even know. I need motivation. that's the problem. I need motivation. Some real nice people to work with. Oh yes, everyone's got them in every workplace. There are some people that go, "It was just a joke," after they nearly killed you. You know, why can't you take a joke? Because you broke several of my bones. That's why I can't take a joke. Think of the profits. But we're not going through a wormhole. There are no profits here. Okay. I have the coffee. We may be making multiple coffees as well to try and keep my body awake. It's one of those days where I'm physically tired because I've done a lot today. It's been a heavier week than normal. And as soon as I sit down, it's you have stopped. Body will now stop. Consciousness will now stop. Everything will now stop. And no, don't do that. So someone poured super glue into my water bottle. Oh, nice. No, it was just a joke. No, you tried to kill me.
Froggy.
Aha. Missed. Okay, let's go over. Rah. So. Assembly line time. Okay. What do I have in my inventory? Lots of explosives. That's okay. We want to go down and do the explosives. So let's dump the explosives. I can't dump the explosives. I don't have enough. Can I throw away some things? We're never going to use the cargo shuttle because they suck. I don't need this many elevators. We have better ways of digging holes now. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So we are good. We are good. My day is this is the thing. It's not necessarily been busy. It's just been heavy. That's the thing. And I felt fine, as I said, until I came home and sat down, and then it was just off time now. And of course, I've been sat here in the chair, being like, I should stream in a minute. I'll get up and make a cup of coffee, and as soon as I get up and move, it's like, everything hurts. Welcome to getting old. And I'm not even that old. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. Okay. So, enough with the end of the world. We need to pick and choose where we're going to put our thing. Yeah. After a good fit. Yeah. That's. I haven't eaten because I ate at work, so it's not. But it's just the whole. You've been go. You are now stopped. It is time to just 100% stop, and that's it. End of the line for you. I want to mine this out a little bit. Try and make some. So we want to be doing the assemblers like here somewhere. So, but I want to go down to a height and go out. So what height would we go to for the assemblers? Let's see. If we went down to this one, 132. So let's put the assembler lines at 100. Well, we'll put them at 133. Just mine down to 132, and then we can put the floor in above it. Just try and make it look a bit tidier because the laser wrecks stuff. It just really wrecks stuff. I don't regret using it, but I definitely would have preferred to use it differently. But at least we can now mine faster. Much faster, and this is only dirt as well, which is good. So we can mine out some area here. And we can chill, and we can do things there. Oh, Wanderer. Speaking of that, have you seen a video by Orbital Potato about Alchemy Factory? I don't know whether you keep up with Potato's stuff, or whether you have seen the game Alchemy Factory, or Alchemy something it was called. I watched his 3-hour video on it earlier on today. Well, I watched about an hour of it, and loved it, and was like, oh, that's a definite game I need to find. It's a factory game, obviously Alchemy Factory, but you also run an alchemy shop, and you have to make the items to sell them in your shop, and then you have to go and do like the supermarket simulator. So you have to actually like put the items on the shelves, and customers come to get them, and then you have to buy them. You have to take the money from the customers. But the automation is cute. Is the best way I can describe it. Brilliant and cute. If anyone goes and looks it up on Steam, and just watch the video of it of when you see conveyor belts go down. Brilliant. So different yet so well done. Oh, I'm too high here. Squirrel! Elaine, hello, good evening. Brian, the demo was fun. Yeah, I missed it. I missed the demo. The first time I saw about it was today, and Potato put a video up of it like 9 days ago. Yeah, but to give it away, to give it away on the people there is the automation is obviously done with conveyor belts, other bits and pieces, but it's done well. The way he did it was on tabletops, so the conveyor belts are in a 1 meter square. You can get 5 conveyor belts. You're playing it first person, but your factory is built on a tabletop, like a miniature railway, is the best way to describe it. It doesn't have to be on a tabletop, you can build it on the floor. But you still have to, you make the products, and then you sell them in the shop, and then you can hire hands later on to run the shop for you. But obviously you have to pay rent on things, and so it's just fantastic. Yeah. Alchemy Factory, I think it's Alchemy Factory, is it called? Alchemy Factory. But yeah, it looks like a very fun game. Yeah, it just it's such a different premise of doing things. It's just like, so you've taken the current trend of like the supermarket simulator and all that sort of thing, and just merged it with a factory, and it's just brilliant. It's so well done. It's like, so now I have a reason to make the products. I'm literally selling them in my shop, and then I need to make the money to unlock and buy new stuff and get new resources for things. It's just, yeah. Go check up. He's only got a 3.5 hour video of it up. I don't know if he made a second video on it, but yeah, cannons and you get catapults to fire things, and you can fill the shelves up. You get a mini catapult, and you fire the products onto a shelf. It just, and I missed the demo. I missed the demo completely. I literally saw the video today and was like, I think Sutier's also got a Sutier. Am I pronouncing that Sutier? I think he's got a video up for it as well. So, fantastic. I am definitely getting a delay on finding here. Yep, reset for November. I'll have to buy that for myself for my birthday. To be a gift to me. Sonic Crossroad Racing was going to be a gift to me, but that comes out in September, so. And I'm absolutely 100% going to be playing that on stream. So the factory stuff will stop for a few days whilst we play Sonic Crossroad Racing. I have the week it comes out off work, so I'm going to be doing a lot. I need to, yeah. Oh yeah, I will. When that comes along, yeah, I'll definitely be streaming and probably doing a video series of that as well, because that looks. Yeah, I see many factory games, I'm like, oh yeah, I'd be interested in playing that, and that's something, you know, bit that. And then Odd Spots come along, and I like that because that's a very different take on the factory thing. But lots of them are very similar because there's only so much you can do. I know why this is going down as well, because of the mod I have. That's why I'm getting a lag, I reckon. It could just be that the factory's overloaded, I don't know. Yeah, but definitely, yeah, so when something comes along like that, I'm like, oh, cool. And I haven't played any of those games that are like the Supermarket Simulator or Schedule 1 or anything. I haven't played any of those sort of games at all. I don't actually want to mine this out here, do I? No. When it comes to the conveyor belts, what I want to do is I want to pick a point and have all the conveyor belts go down from that point. So let's go from the nearest point, which is there. not what I wanted to do. But I have been very rude and haven't asked Brian and Elaine, how are you, have your days been today? Elaine, if you're even here, because you said you were going to mute me, I am so disappointed. How could you? How could you? I hope you have been both having very good days. It's be 33, so that's what. So we want to go down to that point there. Not enough slopes in inventory. Oh no. Do we have enough slopes? Have we been making the Mark 4 slopes? Yes, we have. Beautiful. What level have I got in front of? I was nowhere near the level I thought I was. I have crossed my wires on that. It turns out I only actually managed to get to level 11. But I have been playing, and I'm now level 19, and have just got to the point where I'm getting the airship pass. I need to go and speak to Lady Grader. Everyone's got an E in their name. So yeah, right. So I want to potentially leave enough space here for two lines. Maybe 3 lines actually, because we've got 3 spare lines here. So people who managed to get out of the playtest area. I tried doing that, didn't I? I tried getting. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't get out of there, because I would have spoiled stuff. Because I would have absolutely been exploring stuff there. So let's. So we need to pretend. Not pretend. We need to. Well, we need to pretend that we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go 5 lines high. The reason if I wanted to test that, like that. I have to go through that green area. Ah, you go through the poison, the radiation. Okay. Yeah, do I wish there was a way to get these conveyor belts to be close to each other? There are pockets in the area to recover. Ah, people have figured it out. Ah, nice. Right, so is that right? That seems to. No, that is right. Yeah. It is a shame you can't stack these. Okay, so that's the closest I can get coming down a slope to there. But this is where I want to start the factory. This would be the closest part for the factory. Yeah. So let's yeah, let's actually just say that one. Let's do that. Boom, like that. So that means you want to come out to there, and I want to put dirt in. I'm going to put snow in. Let's put snow in. Let's remove all this dirt here. Put snow in underneath this, just to make it look a bit better. I want to go with the snow. scrap metal there. Okay. Give me snow. And nope. Like that. And how do we do it? Did we go up? I know they've been under there, but these ones, they split and then it goes up and over. Okay. So the question is, how far away do we want to start the thing? Let's go with 3. And then we'll put in a platform here. I don't know how big of a platform we need to do or whatever with the platforms. I'm just going to randomly start it like this. We might want to dig out that bit there because we want to actually have 2 assembly lines. We want to have 2 assemblers. I still haven't done the those 2 either. So the assembly lines are made down here. We need to make all of these, which is a bit of a pain. I should have set up a factory. Actually, no, because I don't need... covering on my over-eagerness to blow things up. Yes, yes. I have completely forgotten what you require. You don't actually need the painter, do you? So you need a start. You need 5 producers and then an end, and the end is that one, don't you? I want some rails because I want to put in 2 of these to make the bots we require, and then they'll feed into 1 chipper pad at the end. So I don't really need machines, assemblers making these because I don't need that many of them. There's a lot I need, but I need 10 of those, 2 of those. Don't think I need the painters. Don't think I need the painters. Let me have a look. Hold on. Does this not give me assembly lines? This is all in alphabetical order, isn't it? So I need to uninstall the duplicator. I forgot about that. It doesn't unlock till we make them, does it? No. Okay, let's make some then, shall we? All right. What do we need? The start. I need xenoferrite plates. I do want to make a few of these. Like I need to make the 5 robots. I need 2 start places. So that means I need I can't remember how these work. Oh, just a mic there. Sorry about that. I can't remember how these work. Hold on. 2 assembly lines. It just says assembly line. I thought a cut paint was finished. It might be. It might be, and I can't remember. I can't remember. So we might need to paint one as well. We'll have to figure that one out. So they're all made in these and fed into the machine. So you need 4 of each one, not 5, 4 of each one. So let's just make 1 assembly line. Let's just make 1 assembly line and we'll start from there. So, and we'll double this up later. So make 1 of those. We want 4 of those, a painter, and then some of those, and that. So to get 4 of those, I need more xenoferrite plates, hydraulic piss, hydraulic, right. I could tap all this. I don't know why I came all the way down here. I could just grab it all off the belts. It's just easier for me to grab from the things. I am definitely getting frame rate drops, which is kind of understandable. So circuit boards and advanced machine parts. Boards. One of these requires steel, concrete, emergency beacons, which you don't, for some reason, you don't auto make emergency beacons. Very weird. Electronic components. Concrete and steel. Steel. And concrete we can nab off the line here. Okay. Let's figure this one out. So what I'd like to do is have the belts split off here. They go up and along, and they have to go back down again to where they want to go to, which is fine. We can do that. That's not a problem. And then the main belt carries on doing its thing. Which means if this is where I'm going to do it, we're going to put a splitter here. Might as well be that side. That's fine. And then this belt will carry on. This belt will come down here. I don't want to do that yet because so that belt will come down there. And I then want to have the assemblers here making whatever it needs to make to input into the thing it wants to do. So the assemblers will be here, and then the assembly line will be here, and then it'll be the same on the other side. We'll have assemblers and assembly line, and then down the end they merge into a landing pad down there. So I don't know how many assemblers are needed for what. What is our first block going to be? I do actually have the order written down here, would you believe? Oh, no. No way. Speaker book, can't we? So, the first one is technically the combat robot. The first one you unlock is the combat robot. Farmer, combat, miner, personal, because that's in alphabetical order. So we could do it in alphabetical order because that's just as easy. It doesn't really matter. So we need 8 assemblers making the robot torso, 16 making the arms. Well, this is split in 2 because one's one side and one's the other side because we have 2 assembly lines. So Because I haven't made one of these in so damn long, I need to remember what I'm doing. No grid connection. Oh yeah, you need power, don't you? Oh god, yeah. Right, I need to leave a bigger gap. So that we can get the Mark II power poles and run them along here somewhere. Unfortunately, that's going to be way too far. Yep. Twice the distance we need to go. Okay. Can I make any Mark II power? What do I need for that? Steel beams. This power line doesn't actually want to be here. It wants to be moved over to here because we want the space here for doing the other bots on this side. So this power line here doesn't actually do anything or go anywhere, does it? No, so we can repurpose this one. So let's see here, where I can't go from there across. I can't go from there across to this side, that's too far. Could we go, if I put you there, and then grabbed some power line and ran this way. How far can you go before you say no? It's too far, damn it. Actually, no, that's not right. This is the end of the bus. That's offshoot from the bus, so that'd be wrong anyway. Right. So you want to be in roughly a straight line. Seriously, we can't do it because the... Really? 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 I hate you. So where would this go? What left to right would this go? 1, 4, 4. So put it there. What height are you at? 137. Is that enough to get over the top of there? Yes, it is. Awesome. So we're no longer hitting that there. Yes, that's built up. Yes, that's fine. That doesn't matter. Although, to be honest with you, we could have gone across to here and then gone down that side. That would make a lot more sense. Yeah. Because we want to be on that side anyway. No. No. Can you connect to you? I don't know. No, it's too far away. How close can we get to that corner? And then, can we get over here? We can. Like that. Draven, hello, good evening. I hope you have been having a good day today. I should try and put you in on the floor. I don't know if it will let me, because the distance might be further away now. No, it's fine. Okay. Oop, there we go. What height did I do this at? 133. We fill in this here and pretend the holy the laser cannon wars never happened. Gotta run out of data on it. Yep. Never seems to go very far. I'll tidy that up later. It's fine. What I want to do is see a little bit of this. I actually want to go this way. And flatten out the terrain here. So that I can run a power line in. I shouldn't have done that big flattening area there. Do 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 do. This one is at 476. On 475, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, you need to go over one. So, excuse me. So you need to go there, which you should be able to still reach. Yeah. And then we go this way as far as we can. How much dirt do I have left on me? Not a great deal. Enough to it. No, no, no. Now I have to dig it all up again. Oh. My name day, my actual birthday. Well, it doesn't work that way because there's 2 months that have the same thing, so. There are 2 months which are both listed as like the 7th month or something, so. But it's close to it. It's as close as I can get to it. Right, okay. You're the 7th one through the first house. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I picked one that's close to my birthday. That seemed about right. Because it actually gives you the numbers below, doesn't it? So back to something like that, and then we'll go up like there, and then yeah. There you go, that'll do. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. It's the 13th, 11th. Okay, I have to figure out where this goes here. Okay, right, there we go. So power is now coming down here. So, that's where the first belt's going to go. $14,600. No, 1311. I'm sure I picked. I'm sure I picked. It's 1113 because they do the dates backwards. So yeah. You sure you're looking at the right one? Right. So hang on. So we're going to do this, and we're going to have like a assemblers here, which are going to take off whatever they need and produce whatever the first thing is they need. The problem is that a lot of this stuff's going to require see, this one's 4 things. That's the same, that's the same, but the head then wants this. So we need to pipe in 1. We need to make the barrels on site. That's fine, we can do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. And we only really have space for 3. Oh. All right. Go there. Be powered. Any old how. Doesn't matter. Configure. You're going to do farmer robot. So you want torsos to start with. Right. And of course your input. Oh no, you've got inputs on both sides. Oh, that's okay. Cool. So we need to make torsos here. And we want to be making... Well, we need 4 assemblers making the torsos. And that wants 4 inputs. One of which is going to be made locally. The barrel is going to be made locally. So if I put you... Let's just... Everything can be moved again anyway. Oh, no, not there. Put you there. Oh. Now, we also need to put power here, don't we? Where do you get your power from? There. Okay. Not that one. This one. Give me a... Oh. Give me a small one. That should be fine. Nothing is finalized yet. We're all just testing stuff out. So you want to be making barrels. None of these items exceed... Oh, you do. So the input robot parts, we're actually going to need 2 belts worth. Everything else is fine. Still not sure why you're asking for xenoferrite rubble. I think that's because you're still trying to make the rubble based on this, so... Yeah. So it says we need actually 1.6 assemblers, so I'm going to need 2 assemblers making barrels. Ow, my ear. Hold on a moment. Oh, that was... Oh. That was weird. Oh. Right. Yes, so we need two making barrels. And then the rest making torso. So this one needs to make torsos. So we want to be making the farmer torso. And you want access to so we need 4 of these, right? Yeah, 4 of those because we're doing 8. Okay. I'm the closest I can put this as well. So then you would output from here and go into there. Then we'd have 2 more of you guys making barrels, which will output from here to there. So you're going to intake barrels, you're going to output barrels, then you're going to output like that. So that's actually the spacing that I want. You have to go down to at least there. We need more conveyor belts. Right, I think I've got something irritating my ear. I think there is something. Hold on. All right. Okay, something is very much irritating my ear, so I can't be wearing my headphones anymore. That's weird. It's very, very uncomfortable when something's just weird with your ears. Just give me the belts. Also want assemblers, more assemblers. Okay. Right. No, I want that back. Give me that back. The other rest of the stuff, but give me that back. You are going to want to input from this belt, as well as you two. And then we need, what else do we need? We need robot parts and these. Oh, and I've just realized I can't come up and over because of this. So this actually needs to go up by one. So it's a good job I did go out by two, because yeah. I need to get rid of this line here. And do that. Which does actually mean if we need electronic components or anything, do we even need electronic components over here? I don't see electronic components. Yes, I do. They're for the drills for this. Okay. They are used in the other... I'm sure they're using the other bots. So they're not using the other bots. New bots. Let me create a new bots. And we'll add the 4 new bots onto this, which are the hydro mining bot, the marine science bot, the aquatic science bot, and the hydro farming bot. Okay. And we can go, we have that. No, we don't. We can come down and go, we have, I don't have super alloy yet. That's fine. We have thermalite sheets. However, you are still doing the weird super alloy thing. So let's say we've got super alloy as well for the moment. We have rubber. We have glass. We do not have high-tech machinery parts. We have CPU. We have machine parts, electronic components. We do not have ignium. We have advanced machine parts. We have energy cells. We have hydraulic pistons. We have xenoferrite plates. We have techum. We have steel. Okay, it's still doing the weird thing with the barrels. That's obviously bugged up. It still thinks you need to mine the stuff to make the barrels, even though we've told it we've got it already there. And it's also still wanting to make a low-density olimite after the ignium fuel rods. So let's say we have ignium fuel rods as well, just to shut that up. Still saying we want to make low-density olimite because that is required to make the high-tech machine parts. Oh. We need to put a new item on the bus. We need high-tech machine parts. For making the logical chassis. However, you only want 120 electronic components, and you only want 128 electronic components. So we do not need 5 electronic component lines coming in here. The only one we actually need to double up is this end one. This is the only one we have to double up. And it will have to be doubled up twice as high. So let's run that in now. So it doesn't want to be there, it wants to be there. So it needs to go above that line. And then it needs to come to here and start going down. Okay. Right. So every last one of you is going to require machine parts. That's just a thing. But that's the last belt. So that's going to be this belt that comes in. You're going to be for that. You're going to be for that. There is a problem here, though. The problem is that's fine for these ones. So we can do that, and that's fine for those ones. We can do that. That's not a problem. But then when we come to whatever the next point is, which is arms, I think, or legs, whatever you put in order. So you go torso, arms, leg, head. So let's leave a 3 gap. Just make life. But this wants to be farmer. Well, it says head. We'll do it in order. We'll do the head next. That one's robopart, CPU, and polymer. That one's robopart, hydraulic pistons, and xenoferrite plates. And this one wants steel. I need to bring in I don't think this layout that I've got is going to work. The layout that I'm planning is going to work for the for this. So I don't think I can run them that way. I'm going to have to run them behind this that way. Because I can't get enough belts in here do this because it requires like 7 belts, and we only have space. Even if we move these to this side, we only have space for 5 technically because we need to get outputs as well. So it's going to be not long. It's going to be that way. Smart people have made websites where you can generate IDs using your UK MP's photos to get around. Oh, nice. Oh dear. Oddly enough, I listen to the news a lot at work because you can only listen to the radio so much before you hear the same songs every day for weeks straight, and you're just done with it. So I've been listening to the news a lot. And it's not in the news. This whole UK, it was in the news the day it went live, and it's just not in the news anymore. Like, no one cares about it. It's like, huh? You know. All that's been in the news today is that bloody Titan submarine that went down to the Titanic and failed. Okay, so if this isn't going to work like this, there's been a lot of people push back on it, but yeah, it's, as I said, it's not over the news at all, and I would have thought it would have been a big thing about it. There was stuff in the first days for it, and there's nothing on there about them circumventing the ID thing, which makes sense because otherwise, if people heard it, they'd all be doing it. But yeah, it's quite funny that it's just a whole. That's what I mean. It's not in the news, which is weird because it's big news. People are moaning about it, but so much for the freedom of the press. Right, okay. It can't go here. Can't go here. So what I need to do is change this as well. Let's here with that. Not a space in character inventory. Why not? No. Maybe not a space. Oh, because you're full of stuff, aren't you? Yeah. Right. Get rid of those. Get rid of the glass, get rid of the thermalite, rid of the CPUs, rid of that, rid of the hover engines, rid of that, all the little bits and pieces, one piece of steel, get rid of that, destroy the solar panels so I don't care about them anymore, attack them, go away. Right, now pick up that, thank you. So, this is going to be for making torsos, and the outputs and the torsos will be there, but it wants to make enough torsos to run 2 because I want 2 assembly lines. This is the closest I can start because of the slopes coming down, although it's not now the closest I can start because the slopes actually coming down are further back, so we can actually move this closer. So let's do that as well. So that's the closest I can do to that, unfortunately. Can't squeeze it through there. No. Although we could start right back here with this because we don't need to use the second line. But I would very much like to. I would very much like to do a standard thing. So put that there. Have a slope that goes down. Put that there. You go that way. And then you will... Nope. Hold on. Let's try this again. Wait. Because we need to bring the bottom one up. Don't we? Because we need to go up and over. So we have to do this the other way around for the first one. So the first one will be different to all the others. You will have a slope up there. You will have a straight line along. You will continue along on a straight line. You will have a splitter there. Normally the bottom line would go down, but because we're going to bring it up, we're going to do it the other way around. All the others go up. This one, the bottom one, so it still goes up, but it joins to the top line as it goes up, and then this goes this way. So this is where, not where we can start, but this is the third lane. So we're only a little bit different, okay? So we have another one here, which is going to be for those. And then we have the third one here, which is for those. So then we'll slope down, and I'm going to put them here, 1 and 2. No point in you going up and coming back down again. Yeah. Flip up there. Break that, put that there. Okay. So this is where the 3 lines converge, as it were. So we want to put in whatever we need to make farm bots. So we need 8 doing torsos, which means I need 2 making barrels. So 1, 2 making barrels, leave a space, and then 8. 1, 2. Actually, let's copy. So you're going to make barrels, and you're going to make barrels, and you're going to make robot farm torsos. Copy, and we want 8 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But this is not where it's going to go. Because we want 16 making the arms. Is that the highest we have? You are 16 making arms and 16 making legs. You need 8.5 making the drills. And then that goes into 16 making that. Wow, that's going to have to be a double whammy. It's going to have to be drills made on one side and then arms made the other. And you are 16 making personal ones. And you are 16 making that. Science robot. Where's the combat robot? Where's the combat robot? Combat robot. Oh, you just want the weapon components. Okay. You also need weapon components making for the heads as well. Oh, okay. So 16 is the most we're going to have. Yes, yeah, we make gindams. Because we can't. No. That's copyright. We make gindams. We make gindams here. Yes, that's much better. We don't make the other ones because that's intellectual property owned by somebody else. We make gindams instead. I like that. I like that. Yes. Yep. That's how we get around the proprietary copyright laws. They're not the wonderful Japanese style. No, they're gindams. They're a different thing. Totally different things. Possibly come from India with a name like Gindam. So if we want 16, making arms, the arms will go here. So let's so you're going to make all that. That's fine, and that will come out the back and go down that way, and then that will go into there, and it will go under. Because we'll have two assemblers down there next to each other, and we'll just run the belt underneath one to the other one. That's fine. We then want to make sure we're having enough space here for things. So I think I'm going to do that, which means that you will output up there, which leaves a 2 gap in between that. So that's fine. So there's a 2 gap, and then the next one. I don't know what the spacing is of the actual like machines. So for instance, you guys are making the barrels, so you want to come down to about here. Then you want to actually run down this way. And that's where the personal thing's going to go. And then the next one, so I want 16 of these. So one, we might as well actually give them a recipe because they might be in the correct places. I do not know. In fact, the next thing I want to make is technically the head. Which we also only need 8 for. But if I put 16 of them, it gives us the spacing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The other thing I haven't really checked as well is the speed of things. Hold on. Nope, none of you need more than a super belt. Okay, cool. Even the 16 making arms do not need anything more than the super belts. Cool. Okay. So there's 16. So then your output belt would be here. No. Boop. So we want the start of this one to be here somewhere, but I need space to be able to split these and go under. So if I was to split these like that, because we left a 2 gap in between them, so that works. And then we break that. You would go down. Do these require... They do not actually require foundation. At least it says they don't require foundation. Do they require foundation? No, they don't actually require foundation. Okay. Cool. So I could potentially put them where did it go? there. It could sit there. Because it doesn't need the foundation, it can go underneath. Like that. Which means I don't actually need to go down by 2. If I did that, we go down by 1, and then we can't get in there. But you can go underneath there. Slope up. I think that's the closest you can come up. Oh, no, hold on, what am I doing? We want a second one of those, which I don't have, and we'll put it there, and you'll just come up and plug straight into it. Because, yeah, they don't actually require foundation. It's unfortunate that these aren't a throughput. I couldn't do that and then do that. But, no, they're not a... So I can technically do that, which is cool. Just cut the slits in them. And then we have a assembly line, which unfortunately is massive, and I did not plan this correctly, but that's okay. We can always reconfigure. We have the ability to do that. Unfortunately, I need to... I think I need to put the floor in first. Get rid of you. Let's put the floor back in, right? And then we will split you here. Before I do that, though, oh, Star Rapture, how dare you destroy my keybind thing? I'm so used to pressing Q to cancel stuff. Let's get some advanced machine parts. I don't think on this bus, are they? Yes, they are. They're there. Okay. Make me some of those. We're going to need them anyway. But what I don't remember is... there. Yeah, no, they're solid. You can't. I just wonder whether I could run belts underneath them, but you can't. So, okay. So we have to run the belts down and under. So, 1, 2, there. Slope down. That will be the same. So let's get a input line piece. Where is the input? The input is there, so that wants to be lined up with that one. And it can go there. Okay. And then the start doesn't want to. Well, it wants to go there, but doesn't want to go there. It wants to go there. Nope. Close. There. And then we fill it in with these. Oh, there you go. Okay. And then that goes into there. That goes into there. You have to go down under because there's nothing I can do about that. I can't run about through here, which sucks. There are technically, wasn't there up and downs? Oh, I didn't mean to make more of those. It's fine. There is, yeah, there are technically ups and downs. So I could actually run the belt out and in like that because we run it up and over and down again. Which I'm really tempted to try, just kind of for a laugh. Oops. Oops, didn't mean to take up that one. You go there. Ah, I don't think we have enough space. Hold on. No. We'd have to have one more. One more gap for that if I wanted to do that. I don't want to run it underground. I don't think it looks as nice running underground. So if I was to move this by one, that's a painter, I don't want that. That's a painter, don't want that. There, like that. And then we got these and we went down by one there. Slope up. Slope down. Don't want a HCV. You can do a straight. There's a straight with a HV connector, but I don't remember why. Do these not transmit power along the entire line? I thought they did. I thought they did. It's amazing how you forget everything when you haven't used something for so long. But you... there. You're not going to be able to make it, are you? No. No, that's okay then. Then we'll put you there, which still leaves a gap. And if we power that, did that power this one? No, they each need their individual line. Ah, that's okay. But luckily, these all have double connection, so you can do stuff like this. Okay, so they all... Right. Right, okay. We'd have to move all these over by one. Move the line over by one. And then it can come out of here. And go down there. And then back in to plug into the next one, which will be next door to this. And you can do the same. You can just come out by one, go around the back and that, and then we do that at every point. We have this little slopey thing. Yeah. Out of curiosity, ones with the HV connectors, you don't have those. Okay. I was looking at the these, the walkways. Walkways here, but there isn't walkways elsewhere, so we'd have to put walkways in around them as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that plan. Let's do that. Let's do that. So let's pick up all this and pick up all this. And then you want to go over by one there. Oop. No power? Oh yeah. Nope. You might need more than 5. I'm not sure. So you want to be doing farmer heads. Strange that you say personal assistant is first, but I've actually technically got a combat robot is first on the listing. The order you unlock them in. Combat robot is technically first. You say farmer robot is first. So we'll do farmer robot first. That's fine. Okay, and then you want to be configured for farmer robot and then I look at this and remember I need twice as many things as I thought I needed. 4 times as many things as I thought I needed. They want 10 assembly lines. Okay, that's fine, because that might be able to bring it closer to us anyway. So we're going to have to split the arms and the legs then in 2, and if they need 16, then we'll do 2 lots of 8, 1 for left, 1 for right. That's fine. Then we need to weld everything together. So I think we'll do attach weld, attach weld, attach weld. That'd be the best way to do things. So what were these going to make? These were going to make these. This is all going to move again. This is all going to move again. Beautiful. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right. So pick up you. That's fine. Okay. Pick up you as well. Let's put the. Put it here. In line with the first power pole. Can I do that? I don't know. So you want to be doing farmer heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus, come on. Come on, do better than that. Wow. Okay. Boop, boop. That would be slightly longer because that needs 2 additional stuff. I don't know if anybody else requires additional bits and pieces. Okie dokie. So, yeah, each arm and leg is separate heads. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but it's yeah, I thought you attached arms and legs, but it's not. You attach the left arm, weld the left arm, attach the right arm, weld the right arm. We might have to then run the thing underneath anyway, so. But have a good sleep. Okay, so you require barrels, so additionally we have to make the barrels. I don't think we have to additionally make anything else, do we? No, everything else is made here. It's just the barrels are not made here. Okay. So you are the only exception. You're the only one that pokes out a little bit further than the rest. because we made barrels here. Everything else just takes from the line. So you will make the heads, for instance, and then you will come down here. You will attach a head, and next to it we'll weld a head, which means we then can't go up and over. So the belts are going to have to go underground. Okay. So you would come out here, like that. So you're going to want to go lined up with that power pole and there. Yep. You plug straight into there. Okay. And then you want to go here lined up with that one. Should be there. Hedgehog underground? I'm going to have to go underground for this one. I'm going to have to. Well, under platform, not underground. Under platform. We can't go over the platform. That's almost impossible. So then we grab these, and I don't want to go up or down here. There's no point in going up or down now because we can't do that. So we're just going to run the straights. So, and then we're going to hope that we can attach you to there without messing up. It does. It misses the line. Beautiful. Okay, you attach to that. There you go. Right. So you will connect to there. You will have a line that goes around because we want to have another one of these. Can I make another of these? I can. Beautiful. Boop. And we want to have another one of the assembly lines. That wants to go here. If I attach you, you will share a walkway. Those like that. Oh. Really? That's 6 distance? No, it's not 6 distance. No, it's not. It's 5 distance. I thought it was. How dare you? How dare you mislead me? There. And then we grab a power line and we just run another big power pole directly behind it, like that. And we'll connect you up there, like that. And then beyond this, we're going to have to put well, another one of you there is blocked by terrain. That's fine. Now we need to modify some stuff here. So we get you, put you there, and put you there. I don't have enough of these to do everything I'm doing. In fact, that's as many as I've got. And we will power you as well. Well, you could technically share power across as well. How many connections are allowed? 5, I guess. Okay, share power across as well. Why not? Why not? Okay. And so, right, so you're going to do farmer bot. You do farmer bot. Attach head. You are going to do farmer bot weld head. Okay. And then I need to figure out where I want to put the next bunch, because we want another one here, which is going to be the next attached thing, which is going to be like a left arm or right arm. But we need to come along and then go underground because we can't go through here. As much as I'd love to, it won't let me because this is locked through. So I go back by 4. Put in that. Go down and down again. Oh, there's a big hole here. Who put a big hole here? Who could have done that? Okay. Then we come to here and we run 4. Loop up like that. I think because that, yeah, that will block into that, so like that. And then you come out and go into there. Unfortunately, you can't do this because of your additional barrels. But you could just split and go round, which is probably the easy way. You have to go under there because we have no choice but to go under there. But you... we just do that. Okay. Okay, I think we have a plan. Let's figure out where the next point's going to be and see if we can space it correctly. So much dirt. Unfortunately, I think this is about the last dirt we need to mine out, and then the rest of it's lower down, so... Okay. My concern with what we're doing here with this assembly line, however, is that now we're going to end up running into a mountain, because this is going to be to like here, and the mountain starts here. So I was going to do them long, but I don't think I can. Even if I just did the assemblers. Yeah, I don't think I can. So we're gonna get like 1, maybe 2 assemblers in here, and we need 4. So I'm not unopposed to removing a mountain if it's in the way. We have the technology. It would be rude not to use it. Also makes me wonder about the we spoke about doing a factory in a single chunk, so inside a space like this. I don't know if an assembly line would even fit inside a single chunk. You have to do it vertically, which would be pretty doable, but yeah. I mean, you could have it do that and then swirl and go back, and it can do an S shape or a square shape. It can go out by so many, turn around and come back again. No. Anyway, whoa. Oop. I need a parts machine part. I need more production lines. Like hundreds more. Way more than I expected. 4, make 4. I need circuit boards. They are here. Honestly, the 4's kind of enough for now. So tree, glorious tree. Be gone. Okay. Oh, and then we need to power them. And I run out of power. I need wire coil. I don't have any of that available here. Or maybe I do. Hold on. Do I have anywhere making electronic circuits? I do. Which means one of you guys is making... No, you're bringing the electronic circuits in. You're not making them. No. Okay. Hi. I would like to steal your wire. I would then like to make 200 power cables. Thank you. I would also like to know how my calculations figured out I need 5 belts of electronic circuits. Surely that means 3 should have gone this way, but we didn't even use 2 or 1. Ah, hold on. But no, most of them have gone here, haven't they? Yeah, I think most of them have actually gone here. Let's go back to bots, which is everything here. You want 5.06 belts of electronic components. Technically more than what we're making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so technically more than what we're making. But I think the vast majority of them went onto 2.81 belts went into making robot parts. So that leaves 2.2 belts going somewhere else. Go back up here. A little bit going into there. 0.9 going into the hover engines. 0.33, sorry, going into hover engines. One belt going into here. 3.89. Half a belt going into that. So that's 4.2 belts going into previous stuff, which means technically I did not need to take the double line down there. We only needed the one line, which splits in two, going that way and that way. Okay, I was just trying to figure out why we need that whilst I'm making the power. Oh, is it two? No, it's not 220s. Boop, 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 to boop, to boop. There we go. Okay. You are going to be configured for farmer robot, and you're going to be. I can always just attach them all in order: left, right, head, left, right, leg, and then do all the roll to the end. Well, no, because I have to do attach world, because I need the spacing. But what if we did change that and did the heads at the end? So rather than the heads, we'll do arms. Still requires rubber parts. Okay. Let's change this to be attached left arm. Attach left arm. And this one is going to be weld left arm and weld left arm. This is going to be attach right and this is going to be weld right. Boop. There you go. Okay. So I need a belt coming into here. This one. This. Okay. If I copy you and then put you 5 apart so you're there, we can run 3 belts in here. Have to stagger you by one, wouldn't I? Or could I? Hold on. Hold on. We might have to stagger them all. So otherwise we're going to do 3 belts come in here, and then you go down there, and then 3 belts come in there, you go down there. Although that's still going to be normal, isn't it? Rather than sharing a belt here, if we did that, then this one is completely empty. Then we do the same here and share them. Then we have another one completely empty, and then we do the heads. But I'd have to stagger them, wouldn't I? Because to get move the assemblers to open space and just belt the parts in. I mean, we are kind of. I mean, the assemblers could be moved anywhere, and done this way. Like create, but you're only. It's not like you create a robot head and then make it a farmer head. So you can't. It's not like it's a. You have to make it a specific farmer head, don't you? For everything. So, but I was thinking that we'd have the 3 lines coming in here for the resources for this, which obviously would mean we need do that, but then I can't. I'd have to leave a gap in between each one, wouldn't I, to share this belt? We tried this before. We'd have to do a gap in between. So it's going to be easier to actually run the 3 belts in like this. Do that, and then just copy these and put them here like that. Nope, sorry, nope. Copy these and just put them in like this over here. Not sure why I started so far away. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why did I? There. How strange. Yeah. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think the problem is that I'm overcomplicating. Like by trying to share a belt, so I can save a bit of space. Doesn't matter, because if I saved a bit of space here, so these guys fed out this way, this plot here where these now are would be entirely empty, because we have to have a second one for the welding. So I'm not saving myself any space by doing this. It's overly complicating things for no reason. So let's not do that. Let's not overcomplicate things for no reason. Like for instance, that I keep doing there. What are you down there? I really should bring you down. Let's bring the conveyor belts down. One away from the edge. And this. Okay. Another thing I keep doing, and I need to stop myself from doing it, is going small, medium, long, where I should be going the other way around. It should be long, medium, small, because then you can see the end of the belts, like that. On the end of the belts you can see it, whereas if I do it the other way around, this one covers the end of the belt, so yeah. Yeah, and I need to stop doing it. It needs to go long, medium, short. It needs to do that. 3, 2, 1, not 1, 2, 3. Because then something gets jammed on the belt. Like say you make a mistake and something gets jammed on the belt, you can't see it in there. Whereas like this, you can be like, I can see what's happening here. That makes so much more sense. Yeah. So this is the only exception. Every other line will come to this point and stop. That's the only exception because it requires the 2 barrels. That's it. It's the only one that has that exception. So Okay. And you will output onto those two, and then you will input, or you will output like this. And you would input here. Oop. And then you will output like so. And there we go. They are making robot torsos. I'm actually going to cut this off. Stop. Oops. Well, not that it matters. You can't actually do anything. It doesn't actually matter. But you're going to move to the first point and then stop because nothing's happening here. Because I'm still testing some stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, what is going on with the... What has happened there? Oh. You are not a happy bunny. In fact, you're all broken. What has happened here with the textures? Something weird. Right. What do you require? Actually, we'll break that one because you require that one. Everything wants robot bots and hydraulic. So there. And robot bots. It's the robot rock. Oop. Yeah, you are, as I said, you are the exception to the rule. Where you have a slope coming up. You don't need a slope coming up. Block you off. Don't jump over it. I will only drag out the lines as and when we need them, because we might find some of these lines aren't actually used. I think they're all going to be used somewhere, but yeah. The exception that proves the rule? No. It's the exception to the rule because it's the only double belt we have. So it is the exception. But Elaine, welcome back. Or should I say, how disappointed I am that you would even contemplate going off to watch somebody else. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You got there. Inputs. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 and doop. Done again. Done it again. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. After just saying about it. God dang it. couldn't find the game, which means you tried, which means you thought about I don't know, no, it's fine. It reminds me of, I can't remember whose stream I was in. It was, I think it was Giga's stream. I think I was in one of Giga's stream watching her, and somebody was in there and was doing a bit of a chat. Was chatting, but you know, and then just said, whoever it was, QXC had gone live, so then we're going to go and watch that stream, so see you later everybody. And she was like, why did you have to say that? Why did you have to, you know, what was the point of doing that? It's like, do you know what, yeah, what was the point of doing that? Why did you have to announce that you were going to go and watch somebody else? Way to support your streamer, well done. And it became a bit of a thing, so yeah. I went down by 2 because I wanted to, yeah. The game was called Alchemy Factory. Boop. I will post the no, that one. There we go. There's Orbital Potatoes. I'll put it in YouTube chat as well, just to be friendly to those over there. But don't go and watch it now, because I'm live and I'm far more important than Orbital Potato. But don't tell him I said that, because it's not true. So, not that I have any idea. I've not said 2 words to Orbital. I don't even know who he is. But yeah, so that's the one there. It's 3 hours or something long, but quite early. Potato McWhiskey. Potato McWhiskey? There's someone called Potato McWhiskey? Really? No, he's Orbital Potato. I don't know how his potato got into orbit, but it did. Must have been playing a lot of Kerbal Space for him. Potato McWhiskey. I mean, you don't make potato. You don't make whiskey with potatoes. Yeah, strange, but oh well. Right, okay, so you are making arms. We have the right to arm robots. Don't watch a lot of his stuff there. I've watched a fair bit of. Obviously, he's another one of those creators that I've watched and been like taken a bit of influence from, because it's chill, relaxing stuff going on there. Yeah. Potato McWhiskey is a most for civilized games. Ah, okay. Never heard of him, which doesn't make sense, because the only person I've ever watched play any type of civilization game is Quill 18, who I also watched do a lot of programming stuff back in the day. No idea if Quill 18 still does programming. Don't know. No. I don't actually need flooring on these. These don't need flooring, but I think it would look weird if I didn't put flooring on them. Sure, it's not AC anymore. Yeah. He's done some fun stuff. One creator that I haven't seen for ages, and I do hope he's still making stuff. I don't know his name, which is the problem. But he covered a game called Void Bastards, which was an awesome really weird cell shaded purple everything pink game, which was really weird. But yeah, and then announced that he had quit his job because he was making his own zombie survival game. And like I played a quick, yeah, he had it out on itch for a little bit years ago. This was, and then I've not seen him for ages do anything. And he always started his stream, his videos off with "Alrighty then," but not Ace Ventura version. He was very British, so yeah, it was. I assume he was British anyway. And now his name was on the tip of my tongue. It's gone now, so I don't. That's not really helpful. But yeah. On the note that Casimir had disappeared as well, and I was like, what? How dare you just disappear, even though you did give fair warning and I didn't see it. Watched Krill in the old days. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of his, as I said, programming stuff he was doing, because he did programming tutorials for Unity, which I obviously watched a lot of back in the day. Many creators that have done stuff and then just disappeared. Krill hasn't disappeared. Krill's still around, but there's a number of them back when Unity still used Unity script, so it wasn't C#, it was Unity script, and it was everyone still basically touched it as a Mac one because it used to do it was originally for Mac, it was for Apple originally. And again, I can't remember the name of the person, but we were doing tutorials, and then I remember he put a thing out on Twitter saying that he lost his job because he was using things in his job. He was a programmer. His actual job was a programmer. He was using things in the job and making YouTube videos about the stuff that they were doing. It wasn't the exact code, but somebody obviously had gone, excuse me, no, you can't do that. How dare you? And had lost his job because of it. So the videos might be a little bit thin on the ground for a little while until he sorted something out, and then just never came back. Just gone. Just it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, I can't. Again, many people, and I can remember that he had like a he was like a Danish accent or something. So strange. I don't know why I've I don't know where I'm going with this. Don't have a clue where I'm going with this. Slope down there. Just talking for talking's sake. I think that's the thing. Right, so you want to go to here, and you want to go to here, and you want to have a slope up. Boop, boop. Be Wonderbots. I don't think so. The problem is I can't even like go back through my watch history because the watch history doesn't go back that far. This would have been good lord, 10-12 years, I would think. Maybe 10 years at least, I would think. But I don't think Wonderbots, or is that the one, the Unity? I don't even know if his videos are still on YouTube or not. I remember it was a turn-based Unity tutorial. It was all turn-based. Not Code Monkey. Code Monkey's still doing things. An RPG battle system, but I don't. I said I don't even know if YouTube's going to recommend it because it was so long ago. Yeah, no, this person hasn't done it for a really long time, but I remember in his videos, from a Twitter post of his, because for there, he recommended Cat-like Coding. It's a website called, I think it's, hold on, like coding. Yep, that still exists. Yeah, catlikeCoding.com. It wasn't him that did it, but he's got a whole thing of you can make a civilization style map in Unity. It's got a complete tutorial on catlikeCoding.com of how to make a hex based map like Civilization 5 and 6. In that, it's got a whole, and it's fascinating. Some of the stuff, obviously, I like the programming things, but yeah. But unfortunately, even if I go through the tutorials, I said I don't even know if they're still available on YouTube. So much Code Monkey turns up. Code Monkey's fantastic. If you ever want to get into programming, I would highly recommend Code Monkey stuff. It's really, really good. It's really fantastic. Nope, not Hardy Beef Stew. No, I'm not going to be able to find it, unfortunately. No. No. Okay, right. Wasn't designed to deploy either. No. There's so many on there though. There's so many things. It really, if you want to learn something new, you just. I know they say the internet's good for it, but YouTube really is a fantastic place for that. You can just find pretty much anything on there. Oh no, you are once again the exception to the rule. I am always impressed. Want to learn how to draw? Take this course for $2,000, or some random guy on YouTube will probably teach you exactly the same as what they teach you. So build a website, program a game, make up tutorials, everything. Everything can be found. Oh, hello, wrong one. Hey, you're burbling away, doing the thing. Hello, what has happened here? Why have you? Oh, you have not been set to good old farm robot. Oop, away you go. Look, they've got arms. Possible next steps. You can pick up the object from the assembly line. Why would you want to do that? What use would it be to pick up a torso with 2 arms attached on the assembly line? What could you do with it? Well, I guess you get 2 arms and a torso, you just drop it back in the machine. Okay. No. Why can't you remove oil after it's been mined dry? Why? Damn those developers. not that big of a deal, but there's going to be one block that's incorrect compared to the others. One block. And you'd say it's not that big of a deal. Hitboxes on power lines. Oh. I mean, it must be far too complicated for them to figure out how to switch off the hitboxes on power lines. Just, yeah. Of course, they won't do that because Urkel obviously is a developer there, and whenever he sees me doing like anything to do with clipping or anything like that, he gets angry. He's angry because, you know, clipping is wrong. Whereas I think clipping is fine. I think clipping is fine. In places, obviously, just clipping something entirely into another building is a bit wrong. But having a power line run through an empty space, that's fine, even if it does technically clip through. But oh well. It could be far worse. It could be far worse. Playing in the snow, yeah, playing in this, yeah. I need to remove the. I could have just actually moved them up by one, because you can do that with the assembly lines. They can go up and down, but I didn't do that. Broad Riven, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. What's the betting? I don't need to come this far anyway. I really don't know what we're going to do about the other. Do I want to blow the mountain up and build our production lines in the mountain? So, I won't have any more. I need more those. Oh, there was one very relevant thing there. Blow up the mountain. Like the whole thing's in the way. That's important. So yeah, what's about here in New York? Not the city. Oh, awesome, awesome. It always amazes me that, you know, New York. I've ever been to Old York because it's really not the same. It's really not the same. So this one is head. So this one we have to attach a head to the robots so they can be no longer headless robots. Head. Okay. So these is going to be the heads here. Nope. Meow. Okay. The T from Old York is superior to the T from New York. Ah. Would probably make sense. Considering I mean, you know, Americans and tea. There's some history there. Support your yes. Crippling Steam addiction. Ah yes. Ah yes. The hey, that game's on sale. I might play that at some point in the future. I will get it. Proceeds to sit in your Steam library for the rest of time. Like many of my games. Many of my games. Something like 86% of my Steam library has never been played. New York's getting it from Boston. I'd be impressed if they did get it from Boston. I'd be very impressed. We got a shipment of tea coming in. Oh, it fell in the harbour. Oh. Oh no. Right. Farm ahead, bot. No. No. How could you get that wrong on the very first try? What is it you want? Dodgy here. Fished it out of the harbour. Fine, it's fine. Right, you want robot parts CPU. Ow. And there. Boo, hello, good evening. I have absolutely no idea what this is. I'm afraid I only speak English and bad English. Okay, Googling that just literally gives me results for Facebook. So, yeah, Googling that just gives me results for Facebook. So I don't know what this is about. So yeah. Okay. So we want to now have this output into here. Bang or phrasing. In English, but what language did it come from? What? Normally you type into Google, and Google goes and it says, "Do you want to translate this?" You're like, "Yes, please." But for me, that just brought up Facebook pages. Pages. Facebook pages. Brains back with fried fatigue. See if I can find my bed. Ah, I would think your bed would be in the same place you left it this morning, unless your bed is still angry because you left it this morning, in which case it might have moved. But I wouldn't worry too much because beds are very forgiving, and as soon as you lay down with them, they just forget everything and let it go. Right, what do we... And we want polymer, CPU, and robot parts. Polymer. Loosely translated, same. Okay. Well, I did. Bowo. I'm assuming it's Bowo or Bowo, but I did. So there we go. I hope you're happy. I hope you're having a very good day. Yeah. Like the she bangs. I wonder if somebody's done a parody video of that, of she bangs, where it's just, you know, she bangs her head into things and stuff. You know, some of that. Keeps walking into things, you know. She bangs into stuff. Oh dear. Your bed is literally next to the computer. If you ever can't find the elements, well, I mean, the bed might have moved, as I said, you know. Transitions to land down under. Allowed to leave after I step from us. I don't think beds ever allow you to leave. You just kind of overwhelm them. So yeah, spaghetti. These are not spaghetti lanes. These are perfectly laid out and absolutely logical. There is no spaghetti here. No spaghetti. Only logic. Only logic. Pure, beautiful logic. I am sure, Elaine, that your bed would have been very accommodating, would have easily been like, do you know what? You've had 4 hours. You deserve another 4. Just turn over. Just turn over. And you went, oh no, I'm going to get up now. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You should have just gone, actually, I will return to the land of Nod. We'll go and see Kane in the land of Nod. What is this one? Oh. Big trees. Let's plant the big trees. Big tree go there, big tree go there, big tree go there. Enjoy your snowy hellscape. What do we need to make more of these? Xenoferrite plates. That's okay, we have a few of those. Right here. Advanced machine parts. Ah, so you've got no right to be angry with your bed then. It wasn't your bed that got you up. See, you've got to lay the blame where it is. The beds are innocent. Beds are innocent. Beds are the one things that will snuggle all night long. The great bed. The great big snuggling. I don't know why I'm connecting them across as well. Just, yeah. Right, you are farmer head. You are farmer welds the head. You are farmer robot. Attack the leg. Attack the leg. No, attach the leg. Attach the left leg. He's legless. Legless. Okay, yeah. This is way bigger than I was planning. And we need to build 4 of these. Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah, we are either going to have to blow the mountain up and go through it, or we're going to have to go up and over the mountain. But we get one robot working. Robot. And I'm now out of those here. Blow it up. But the next time you see the stream, Elaine, it might already be gone. You might have blown it up, so you might miss it. You might miss the thing. If you go to bed now, you might miss it. You won't be missing it because I won't be getting to that tonight, I don't think. but you might do. Is the fear of missing out worth it? Well, I tried. Right, I need another set of those. I need another set of those, please. And I'm definitely going to need more belts. Well, yes. Okie dokie. Have a good sleep. We shall see you again. Unless, of course, you see us first. Okay. Outputs. No, you're in the wrong place. No, you're in the wrong place too. How dare you? Oop. Right. And then we'll have inputs. Input. Whoop. Okay. Oh, right. What do you actually need? What do you actually need? Well, I'm afraid you, Rocky, have to go. And Mr. Tree, and Rocky too. Here it's still. Oh, leave it alone. Leave it alone. And then we want machine parts, or robot parts. Sorry. And so this is the same as the arms. The arms and legs, heads, shoulders, knees and toes, all the same. So you want to have a slope up, which will go there. You want to have that, which will go there, and then a slope up there, and then another one there. Then you connect to that, and you go out to there. You connect to that, and you go out to there. Oh. Boop. Boop. And you. There we go. Okay. He's got a leg. Leg. Woot. Okay. So now we do the same again. So I need more of these Xenophore pattern circuit boards. So I need 4 of these and a hydraulic piston there. Okay. Do. 3. Be gone. Be gone, little ones. I do need to come out this. I need to come out further than this. Good lord. Secure the other legs and then you weld those on. Then we just go over there and we need to put in the landing pad. Although the landing pad could go that way. Okay, so let's put in that one, that one. Probably have to mine out more than that, but that's where I'm going to go start with. But you're in the way. One. Do. That one in there, and that one in there. Let's connect them to the power. Okay, and then you are going to do the other leg. Attach the right leg. You are going to... No, not combat robots. That'd be very weird. My farm robot's got a really powerful right leg. And then weld right leg. And then weld right leg. And then you're done. Woohoo! And then you can come out here. And come up here. And then maybe sit
Hello
here.
there.
And yeah. Tag, hello there, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. Oh, I need it. Okay, and then you, isn't it? Yep. Oop. That was weird. Stuff is definitely struggling. Do you have the infrastructure in machines? Yes. Yes. So long as we don't do the new robots, the factory should be fine. It was designed for this. However, my spacing was not designed for this. I wanted to put all 4 assembly lines between there and the mountain. And this is 1, well, 2, but it's the farm bots. And hey, look, there's a mountain right there. So that's not going to fit. But it's okay. What I don't apparently have is all the loaders required. But that's okay, because we're building very close to the base now, so we can actually do things here. The power issue. I am not looking at the power, so therefore it's not an issue. Power is strictly under the what I don't know can't hurt me. So yeah. Yep. Rocky 3, you've got to go. Do an ostrich. No. This is confidence. This is confidence that I have built a system that is good enough to survive on its own. I believe that our previous modifications, adjustments, and adaptations to the system are adequate enough to run this system that we have here. And of course, seeing that I'm never wrong and never get any calculations wrong ever, that means we'll be fine. Absolutely fine, with no problems at all. Oh yeah, there's the numbers. Future Hedgehog understands by now that past Hedgehog just doesn't care. Past Hedgehog came in with good intentions, and left with said good intentions, never to be seen again. Uh-oh. No, we should be fine for that. That's okay. His wander around. He was here. He was here. May have gone to get food. For which I cannot blame him, because food is good. Let's go this way. Slip down. That. Yes, food. Food is good. Did you hear your name? You may have. I did say it, so you might have heard it. Depends how good your hearing is. Right, output. No, you're in the wrong place again. Why must you constantly... No! Damn you. There. Okay. Okay. So, there are our farmer bots. Which I don't know why, but I kind of expected them to have shovel hands. But, oh well. And we managed to weld the legs on where they should be welded on, which is awesome. So yeah, awesome. Right, now what we need to do is put it into a ship, which is going to go over there, which means I need to dig out more floor. Or do I? Or do I? Because technically, these do not need floor, and the landing pad does not need floor. So, what we can do instead is just mine out a bit here and run it along. I will have to figure out where the landing pad's got to go, because a couple of hand. Oh yes, also we need to. Do you have to paint them for them to finish off? I know we should. Wow. So if that's... Don't think you can do... Okay, so we don't have to paint. We're not making any paint. Also don't know how to make paint. Paint. Paint is made with yellow density and oilite gas and water and everything else. We're not making paint. Okay? We're not making paint. So I'd really not want to paint them, if I'm honest. I'd just rather ship them out, and you know, they're basic models, and you can customize them at the dealership. That's how you do it. You customize them at the dealership. Yeah. So you have to. Let's find out. Let's plug it in and find out. That's the best way, isn't it? This is the only way we're going to do it. Let's plug it in, and if we have to paint them, it's going to be a pain in the backside because I don't have paint being made. But paint could be made because we have all the stuff for it. But yeah, it needs to be hedgehog color. I think hedgehog color in this game is I'm white, aren't I? Am I white? Hold on. Where's my emotes? Here. No, I'm default orange. Default colors. Ah, yeah. Next step, painting. It actually says it if you mouse over it. Next step, painting. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. So if you've got to paint them, I don't know how I'm gonna get the paint down here. Just a pipe over the top, and no, we're going to finish the farming bot today. We're going to, at the very least, finish the farming bots today. Yeah. I just need to pass through the paint booth. Well, I need 2 paint booths anyway. How fast can assemblers go to the? Can the It does tell you down here, doesn't it? Doesn't it? No, it does not. I thought it told you how quickly they can output, like the speed of the belts. Okay. Honestly, I think the power is going to be fine. Power's fine. Processors are fine for the moment. The only reason the processing won't work is if we get new bots. The new bots will cause that to open, so that'll be fine. Oil is good, not great. Oil is good. The pipeline is down the bottom, and it will be worked on by future hedgehog. But right now, this hedgehog is doing this here. And thermalite, I just need to go down and explode the base at the bottom to put loads in. So yeah. So 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 is good. It is. We are very much in the Lego of everything is awesome. Chris Thorndyke. Hello, hello. Good evening. I hope you are having a good day. XP25. Rid of some of that too. There we go. Right, okay. And then we need to get rid of a lot more of this. I don't know if the Good evening. Are you the Chris Thorndyke? Are you the one that had all the wonderful adventures with that fantastic blue hedgehog? And all his friends. Ba-ba-bum. Know how far I need to go out to put the painting booths in. There you go. Right, let's go. I have less than 1,000 fuel left. We got a fall from the sky. Oh, I didn't do that bit. That's okay. Oh, so. Ah, you're getting chat XP, is that what you're doing? Boop. Requires power, which we can get from here. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay, so configurator, farmy robot. It's currently green. Make it multicolored. Yay! It's the Play-Doh robot. The version of Windows running. Oh, XP25. XP in 2025. Oh yes, please. Oh yes, please. Ooh. So we are basically that's our default coloring system, but I don't know whether we should change that up to be slightly different, because that's the closest I can get to the hedgehog brown. Let's so that's our trademark colors, but actually, I do like the yellow and the orange. Just subtle changes. Purple head, blue head. Especially like John Deere, we'll just paint it paint it green. Oh, what's Sonic X? I could gather that from your name. I could gather that from your name. Yes. Yeah, we'll just paint them all the orange color because it's the closest I can get to the brown. So, oh, there you go. We'll do that. Okay. We won't pass through this because they need paint. $3,200 per minute. You want 32 per minute. You want 32 per minute. I'm going to assume that the torsos are 32 per minute, so that's why we should be making 64 per minute, right? 8 to 64, yes, okay. Yeah, I think we'll make it over there and pipe it in. I'm not going to ship it because it's going to be needed in several different places, but it doesn't mention that in this here to paint the robots, but that's fine because this is not going to be 100% accurate anyway. Look at assembly plots. It doesn't mention paint at all in this whatsoever, so yeah, I don't know if you I don't know if you have to paint them or not. Can you add the paint to it? How do you mean? The paint goes in a pipe here and one on the other side as well. So we have to pipe them in on the two ends. It's fine. We can go underneath like we've done with that one there. So I'll just run the paint in, bring it along, down into here, blump. I might actually... I mean, I suppose I should be able to add paint here, shouldn't I? Molten paint there. So we're going to need 3,200 per minute. So that's 6,400 times 5. It's 32,000. We need 32,000 paint. Yeah, we need 32,000 paint. Because we've got 2 of these, there's 5 assembly lines, so that's 10 to go. That's a thing I hate instantly. That is a thing I hate almost instantly. That's a lot of paint. A lot of paint. Like a ridiculous amount. 3,200 litres per minute to paint the robots. That is a stupid amount of paint, and it requires 33,000 oil just to make the paint. That pushes our oil amount 200,000. We were 164,000, weren't we? It was 164,400 for the bots, wasn't it? 163,400 plus 33,777. I'll do 778. 778. That's 197,178 litres of volumite a minute we need. Do I have to paint them? I really don't want to paint them. I wonder why this doesn't show the paint by default. I wonder if you don't have to paint them. I'm going to remove this. I'm also going to remove this. And it for bots, I've got weapon components. I don't know why I've got weapon components on me. Let's get rid of those. We don't need those. Get rid of those. Let's find out whether we can ship this into a so it wants to go over here. Blocked by vegetation. I bet it's blocked by a rock. Or 3. So I want you to go there. And oh, you got 3 inputs. Ah, nice. Okay. So we could ship these out and just into there. Let's configure this to be farm bots. Okay, don't use those more ships. And then let's grab our assembly lines. And what I kind of want to do is just ship them into here. Now we're going to have to merge some up somewhere here. Then we're going to come back to there, and then we want to have a merger. Oop. Gotta build it. It's a separate thing. Didn't realize that. Well, they're moving. But they're not going in. Oh, fiddlesticks. So no, we have to paint them. Yep, we have to paint them. That really does the amount of oil that is demanded by this game is phenomenal. It really is. Inventory empty. Robot parts. Heads and torsos. And oh, get rid of the heads. Goodbye, heads. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Okay. Paint and paint. And then it's going to come out and go into the central one, I suppose. Knucklehead, hello, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. I was having a fantastic night, and then I found out that I'm going to need to get more oil in this game. More oil in this game. Oh. Starting to think it might be worth investing in them 190 something ships to chip oil in. Seriously. Alright, so merger goes in there. Goes in there. Configure them to just not bother painting, but no, we have to paint. Okay. Requires 30 liters of paint to paint. Why does it need 30 liters of paint? How many coats are you putting on that thing? Holy 30 liters of paint just to paint the torso, just to do that bit there, and that bit there. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't even know how to do. Oh. We now need 200,000. $200,000 oil per minute. Right, okay. Get done, so I can go to bed. Because I am, that has drained. That has utterly drained. I need 40 chemical processes. 40 chemical processes. Is an additional 10 doing low density and 11 doing Olimite gas. Where is the gas? That's over. Yeah. We need to double this up. Oh dear, idea. Right. Now I need 78. Doing low density Olimite, which is here. Is that right? Four, 48. No, hang on. No, this is wrong, isn't it? This is not doing. No, this is low density. This is high. No, here. So 12, 24, 48. And there's two sets down there. 72. No, 24. 2, 50, 67. Yeah, 72. We have 72. And I need 78 now. I hate oil. I hate oil processing. It's just so much. You just need so damn much of the stuff. Yeah, we need 78 and we currently have 72. Okay. Right. So I need 40 chemical. What do you need? 28 doing Olimite gas, and we currently have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 14. So if we divided it up, that would be 28. So at least we could double that one up and get that working. And then you'd have to come up. You're going down. You'd have to come up. Maybe over to here. That would go. Oh, come on, brain. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. Go to paint. Go to paint. Go to paint. Paint, paint, paint. We need 40 of them. It needs low density olimite gas, and water. Water's easy. Olimite gas does have a line underground here, and liquid polymer we can technically take from here. It's not much. I need to double up on the gas. I somehow need to manage to put another 5 pumps, 5 distillation columns in here, which I can't do because there's no space for them. I don't know where I put 5 of them in. Maybe I could fit them up between something. I don't even know. However, it doesn't. It does. Yeah, third floor just for 5 of them. It doesn't really matter because our goal is to be making 60 bots per minute. And we have production bonuses on them bots, which means we're making more than the 60 bots per minute for free because you get free products. So, plus, even though we have the capacity to make 60 per minute, we are never going to be running at full speed because we are reliant on the speed of the transport ships. Not just for the oil, I mean the actual transport ships going to the space station and back again. And they are not running all the time, as you can see, because sometimes they just can't run. They just don't need to run. You have been sat there for a very long time. Why are you sat there? Maybe you haven't. Maybe it was a different ship. I don't know. Yeah. So everything's not going to be running, even though we have the potential to run at full speed. You simply cannot do the throughput to run at full speed because a ship takes off and lands again straight away. It's still got to wait for it to be taken from the station to go out to be sold in the world, so in the universe. So even though we need to add 5 to them, I'm not going to worry about it because we probably won't need to, but we have to make a note that we need 5 more. So let's I'll just put this somewhere that I'm going to remember it. So let's put it right out here in the open. Okay, we need to double our gas. I also don't know, just because they say they take 3,200 per minute, I don't know if they will take 3,200 per minute. Obviously, to find somewhere to put, I'm thinking of putting them here. So we've got low density oilite just below us. We've got gas just below us, and we can magic up water just below us. So it might make sense to put them right here. I will then just need to get 40 chemical processes. Oh dear. Oh, it's 2:30 in the morning. That's why I'm yawning. Ah. Where did the time go? So chemical processes, which I'm sure we were making somewhere around here, weren't we? Nope, you are casting machines. You are brushes. You. Right. So we're going to need 40 of them. Here. Oh. It requires 3 inputs, so I can't exactly flip them round. And have the inputs connect to the same thing here, because they if I flip them around, the inputs, if I can flip them, it'll be fine, but rotating them means the inputs don't line up. So I need to have them central facing so that they output to a single pipe. You know what? I can't think of it now. I'm tired. My brain is not functioning. I cannot think about that right now. So, what we're going to do instead is leave it and come back next time and do it then, because I'm trying to get my head around going, and all I keep doing is closing my eyes, and it's like, you don't want to think. You don't want to think. You want to sleep. Yes, you do. So let's put this down here. In fact, let's put that there so it's at head height. And let's go 40 little blocks for paint. Oop. And we shall log out right here. Save. Stream. 49. That means that our next stream is the 50th anniversary of this game. Well, of this playthrough. 186 hours. Started right back a month ago yesterday. Stream 1 is a cloud save for some reason. The rest of them should have been turned off. Yeah, so no, hang on. Not a month ago yesterday. Silly Americans. Month, day, year. We'll do the middle number, then we'll do the big number, then we'll do the bigger number. No. So that's the 5th month. The 7th day of the 5th month. So tomorrow 2 months ago. We're going on the 8th month. So 3 months ago. 3 months we've been playing this. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Let me go and see if I can find anybody to throw you wonderful people over to. Before I fall asleep at the wheel, which is not ideal, especially when we're not driving. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw you over to Flat, who is playing Marvel Rivals, which is completely different to this. I know. But I just want to do something different, and I can dual rate him because Flat is playing on YouTube and the Twitch at the same time, and he's not normally live when I'm live, so we'll go and send you over to Flats. So playing Marvel Rivals. Boop. He says, but apparently I'm not allowed to raid Flats on the Twitch, which sucks. Really? Twitch, are you going to do that thing where I can't raid anybody? Right, let me try and refresh the page to find out. Apparently I can't raid anybody. That kind of sucks. What you doing? Nope, I cannot raid Flats. Okay, that sucks. Right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. We'll raid Crimelda on Twitch instead, if it will let me raid. There we go. Right, awesome. Don't know why I wouldn't do the Flats thing. Very, very, very strange. Very, very annoying. Okie dokie. Oh well. So, right, okay then. We shall leave this here. We shall come back tomorrow. We'll go back into the crust and we will carry on with that and see what wonderfulness awaits us for that. We can probably try and get the laser turret done if that pops for us. I don't know if it will pop for us or not. We will see. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. If not, we'll carry on with that as normal. Yeah. And on Thursday, we will actually be doing Fun Fancy Online, which is what Crimelda is doing right now. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm all over the place. I do hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.